But someone I wanted to recognize in this clip here is Gary Wright. Gary Wright, singer and composer of his two huge hits, Love is Alive and Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver. Come on. Love, love, love that song. I'll say that again for sure. Gary left us on September 4th of 2023 and was born on April 26th, 1943 in Cresskill, New Jersey. Before Gary turned to singing, he was a child actor who performed on Broadway and was even on The Ed Sullivan Show alongside Mama Brady herself, the late Florence Henderson. Gary was not interested in pursuing a music career in his early days as he saw it as too unstable. However, he released the single Working After School with Billy Markle. Working After School with Billy Markle. They were known as Gary and Billy, and that happened on 20th Century Fox Records in 1960. Gary attended medical school for a year studying psychology, but still performed with local bands because it's true. Once you have the passion to do something and you enjoy what you're doing, it's really, really hard to give that up and to move on and do other things. In the late 60s, that passion took over as Gary pushed aside his plans to become a doctor and had a taste of being around the band Traffic, featuring Steve Winwood and Dave Mason. Gary joined the band called the VIPs, who eventually changed their name to Spooky Tooth. Yes. The band who Mick Jones was in before the almighty Foreigner was born. I love learning this stuff. I love it. Gary was on Spooky Tooth's first 3 albums, but left in 1970 to embark on his own solo career. Gary's first album was recorded the same year that he left Spooky Tooth, but it was the invitation to play piano on George Harrison's album, All Things Must Pass. Come on. That changed his life forever as him and George remained friends and held the same high regard for Indian religion. Gary played on all of George's other solo albums, which included singles with Ringo Starr. Footprint, Gary's second album, was comprised of the band known as Wonder Wheel, and who was part of that band was a Spooky Tooth pal, Mick Jones. Big circle, music community, big, ginormous circle, just goes around. You got someone here, and they're always connecting to someone around the circle. And then there's even the Wonder Wheel reference, right? Circle is a wonder wheel because everybody's connected. One way or another, they're all connected. And if they started with each other, they always have a way of coming back to each other later on in life. Most of these stories I do, it's the same rhetoric all the time. They always all find each other. It's just crazy. I love it. So Spooky Tooth reunited, released some records, and where did his solo career go? I'm like doing all this stuff and I'm reading all of this information. I thought he left to embark on his solo career. He was just falling into projects with other bands and friends. After another Spooky Tooth termination, 1975 is the year that Gary released his third solo album, The Dream Weaver. Here it goes. And this is said to be the first ever all-keyboard album, and the late iconic guitarist Ronnie Montrose can be heard on Power of Love. It is the song Dream Weaver, however, that I personally love. Love, love, love it. And every time I hear it, I have to stop and listen to it. Not sure what it is. It's just one of those songs that, I don't know, I have to pay attention to it when I hear it. Can't explain it. I just enjoy it. Now, this was a very inspirational song for Gary as he admired a poem titled God, 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 which gave him the drive to write this song. It took Gary years to define what the song actually meant to him, which was about someone with infinite compassion and love carrying us through the night and our trials and suffering, none other than God himself. And that's what Gary said. Both Dreamweaver and Love is Alive peaked at number 2, and the album topped the number 7 spot. After the Dreamweaver's success, Gary continued to record, worked on movie soundtracks, and even reworked Dreamweaver for the 1992 movie Wayne's World. Gary performed with Ringo in his all-star band alongside the late Edgar Winter and released his autobiography in 2014 titled Dreamweaver, a Memoir, Music, Meditation, and My Friendship with George Harrison. Gary passed on September 4th of 2023 from Lewy body dementia, the same illness that took Robin Williams, and Parkinson's disease. Gary Wright, the one and only Dreamweaver, was 80 years old. Still today, I can't, like I just said, I can't explain it. That song, it's just one of those songs. I don't know. Just one of those songs that makes me stop down and really listen to it. Does it happen to you too? Am I the only one? I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one.